Coming up on today's episode of Airborne-Unmanned, Kaman confirms first flight of unmanned K-MAX Titan. Also, UPS Flight Forward commits to eVTOL program, and Mars Ingenuity Helicopter completes third flight.
Hi, I'm your host, Kimberly Kay. Welcome to the Aero-News Network's Airborne-Unmanned program, a weekly news program covering all things unmanned in partnership with AVSI, the Association for Unmanned Vehicle Systems International. Kaman has conducted the first flight of its new unmanned helicopter, the K-MAX Titan.
A heavy-lift unmanned helicopter for the commercial market, K-MAX Titan focuses on enabling safety and operation efficiency and increasing future mission capabilities in any location and any type of weather. We are excited to reach this major milestone on K-MAX Titan, watching this capability take to the skies and knowing that we are going to solve some of the toughest challenges for our commercial and military customers, stated Roger Westmuth, Senior Director, Business Development, Air Vehicles Division. Concurrent with commercial development, Kaman is working with the U.S. Marine Corps on upgrading the autonomous capabilities of their two USMC K-MAX air vehicles through a funded government contract. Flight testing is expected to start on May 2021. The USMC experiment includes Kaman's K-MAX Titan unmanned system and near-Earth autonomy sensor-based autonomy suite. The new K-MAX Titan system will be available for existing K-MAX aircrafts as well as a new production K-MAX helicopters. The K-MAX features a counter-rotating rotor system and is optimized for repetitive external load operations. The aircraft can lift up to 6,000 pounds, with excellent performance in hot and high conditions.
After the break, UPS Flight Forward commits to eVTOL program. Details after these messages.
At Diamond Aircraft, innovation is in our DNA. Whether you're taking to the skies for training or business travel, every aircraft in Diamond's lineup features innovative technology, an industry-leading safety record, superior performance and efficiency, and a comfortable flying experience. No other company has pioneered as many aviation firsts, achieved more milestones, or received the same amount of industry praise as Diamond. Discover why Diamond Aircraft is one of the most trusted manufacturers in aviation at diamondaircraft.com.
Aviation Safety Resources is disrupting the market for aircraft emergency parachute recovery systems. ASR systems are smaller, lighter weight, and offer longer repack cycles than similar products available in the current market. ASR has a recovery system available for every type of aircraft: sport, experimental, light sport, general aviation, urban air mobility, vertical takeoff and landing, electric propulsion, and unmanned aerial systems. Find the right product for your aircraft at aviationsafetyresources.com.
Whether you're charting a steady course or pushing for the ceiling, Hartzell Propeller has been elevating flight for over 100 years. It's in our passion for engineering and research. It's in our dedication to testing the limits of performance and creating propellers that are as safe as they are sexy. Now, together with our dedicated family of companies, we're propelling the future of aviation. We are Hartzell Propeller, built on honor.
Welcome back. In the next Unmanned Minute, let's take a brief look at a few of the shorter stories that are making the rounds of the unmanned vehicle communities. New FAA drone regs have taken effect.
Final rules have taken effect for remotely identifying drones and allowing operations of small drones to fly over people and at night under certain conditions. Today's rules are an important first step in safely and securely managing the growing use of drones in our airspace, though more work remains on the journey to full integration of UAS, said Sec-Trans Buttigieg. The department looks forward to working with stakeholders to ensure that our UAS policies keep pace with innovation, ensure the safety and security of our communities, and foster the economic competitiveness of our country.
Marine Corps MQ-9 reaches 10,000 flight hours in Central Command.
On March 31st, the Marine Corps' first MQ-9A unmanned aerial system achieved 10,000 total flight hours in the Central Command area of responsibility. The MQ-9A Reaper is a remote split operations product from General Atomics Aeronautical System Incorporated. The RSO capability revolutionizes military operations by allowing the system operator to be thousands of miles away from both the launching site and airspace covered by the aircraft. VMU-1, a squadron of Marine Corps Station Yuma, Arizona, pilots the forward deployed Reaper.
Online recurrent testing for drone pilots available from FAA.
Drone pilots who already have Part 107 remote pilot certification can now take their required recency of knowledge training courses online. The training ensures that they have the updated knowledge necessary to operate in accordance with the Operations Over People rule, which became effective on April 21st. The training is free. Be sure to follow the training credit instructions in the introduction or review sections for these courses before you begin to receive the appropriate credit.
CBP, AMO, and partners seize nearly 5 tons of narcotics in 3 days.
In March, Air and Marine Operations Guardian UAS aircrews from the National Air Security Operations Centers partnered with federal and international authorities to disrupt 4 smuggling attempts in the Eastern Pacific Ocean and Western Caribbean Sea. They seized more than 3 tons of cocaine and nearly 2 tons of marijuana. Over a 3-day period, these operations denied transitional narcotics traffickers approximately $127 million in illicit proceeds.
That was our Unmanned Minute. Now back to the rest of the news. UPS Flight Command commits to eVTOL program.
UPS, together with its UPS Flight Forward subsidiary, has reported plans to purchase electric vertical takeoff and landing aircraft from Beta Technologies to augment its air service for select small mid-sized markets. These aircraft will take off and land on property at UPS facilities in a quiet fashion, reducing time in transit, vehicle emissions, and operating cost. The Beta aircraft's 1,400-pound cargo capacity is reportedly suited to more quickly and sustainably transport time-sensitive deliveries that would otherwise fly on small fixed-wing aircraft. With a 250-mile range and cruising speeds up to 170 miles per hour, UPS will be able to plan a series of short routes or one long route on a single charge to meet customers' needs. This is all about innovation with a focus on returns for our business, our customers, and the environment, said UPS Chief Information and Engineering Officer Juan Perez. These new aircraft will create operational efficiencies in our business, open possibilities for new services, and serve as a foundation for future solutions to reduce the emissions profile of our air and ground operation.
After these messages, Mars Ingenuity Helicopter completes 3rd flight. Those details after the break.
When adventure is calling, the Bori by Aero Volga is the plane you need to answer the call. Bori's composite design is simple, reliable, and economical, with impressive performance and no gimmicks. Designed for the wilderness and proven durability in a flight around the Arctic Circle, the Bori has what it takes to handle your next adventure. Featuring 2 large cargo compartments, a comfortable modern cockpit, and a Rotax 912 power plant, the Bori Amphibian is now available in Canada. Experience the Bori for yourself at flightsimple.com.
I believe that if people use the landing doctor training program, they will have less accidents and eventually their insurance will go down and they will make a superior pilot. We do personal limitation checklists, which is the most important reason you need to fly with limits. We do ground proximity awareness training, and we do this with a crosswind. We've been operating 6 Bristels for 2 years without one insurance claim. The Landing Doctor program is working, and you're going to hear more about it.
Are you ready to ace your FAA drone pilot knowledge test, get your remote pilot certificate, and start earning money? Well, flying a drone is a great tool that can open up new business opportunities for anyone. Realtor, insurance adjuster, videographer, or commercial weekend drone warrior, you need to fly legally. Whether you're pursuing your initial Part 107 remote pilot certificate or you need a renewal, King Schools has a course just for you. So start learning today at kingschools.com.
Welcome back. NASA's Ingenuity Mars Helicopter continues to set records, flying faster and further on Sunday, April 25th.
The helicopter took off at around 4:31, rising 16 feet, the same altitude as its second flight. Then it zipped downrange 164 feet
just over half the length of a football field, reaching a top speed of 6.6 feet per second. After data came back from Mars starting at 10:16, Ingenuity's team at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory in Southern California was ecstatic to see the helicopter soaring out of view. They're already digging through a trove of information gathering during this third flight that will inform not only additional Ingenuity flights, but possible Mars rotorcraft in the future. Today's flight was what we planned for, and yet it was nothing short of amazing, said Dave Lavery, the project's program executive for Ingenuity Mars Helicopter at NASA headquarters in Washington. The Mastcam-Z imager aboard NASA's Perseverance Mars rover, which is parked at Van Zyl Overlook and serving as a communications base station, captured the video of Ingenuity. In the days ahead, segments of the video will be sent back to Earth, showing most of the helicopter's 80-second journey across its flight zone.
Well, that does it for today's show. I'm your host, Kimberly K. You can catch episodes of Airborne on Roku and Fire TV. Just search for Aero-News or Airborne in the directory. And don't forget to follow us on social media, and feel free to comment with story ideas or just to say hi. Have a great day. We'll see you next time.